that she still have the libido to really be able to feel that she has sex. Some women go through changes. Some women have bad experiences, and some women are just so. It depends on the woman that you meet, but there's some good things I hear what he's saying, but there's some realistic things. Um, Number two thing, you date the white woman. What is her family gonna be like when you're not in the presence? And if you have a child and it has to be a biracial, are they gonna be one of the family members that gonna be sitting up there and cracking some racial jokes? I mean, are they gonna be talking about you like a dog behind your back? Uh, um, you have to consider that. Then you're going to have some problems if you go into some areas predominantly white, and they're not used to seeing interracial relationship, even though that there are couple of biracial children of two black and white parents, but they sometimes they take on the mindset of some even some out there around those areas. So with the biracial child you have with in some cases they they don't even want to be around it. And I know a friend of mine now that her she don't know her black side of the family, and they kind of like they go around they pick up they don't they're scared to be around other black people, and they pick up that demeanor. You know what I'm saying? So it's good that they see both sides, and if they can see the white side of the family, then it's like then they're not gonna understand the black side when some white person who put something injected someone their age injecting something, they ain't gonna know how to handle that. They ain't gonna know how to handle that, and people are mean, and it's and then you gonna have to have that question. What, mommy? Well, daddy? Why did they do this to me? Why they call me the N word or something like that? And because you have that part black that's in you. So I hope that the woman who is white you get with, she understands this. And if they, like I said, if they're not like that, the pop's cool, the grandfather cool, but her people mean a lot to her. And some of the friends, and they're able to adapt. And if they cool about it, if they liberal about it, then they cool. But but I'm gonna tell you, there's some people. But you get one, then you get a white woman where some racist relative, it's not gonna be 1-1, and then they kind of brush it off and say, oh, he's just being jerkish, whatever. Yeah, he might be being jerkish, but he's gonna come around and feel like he feeling emboldened or she feeling emboldened to be ignorant, to be ignorant and say some racial tone things. And some people who have been, and I've heard some women who had biracial children call their kids the N word when they got out of line. I've heard in a couple cases in that. So that reflects the part of you as part of you, because anybody in that white community they know what that N word is. Some of them know what they've been taught. If they have been taught, somebody white would give them the idea of what is it really about. What is the N word? What is the N word? And people say, well, the N word is just, hey, the black people seen in the rap videos and this and we all this and we hey yeah, but they can use that in a way like, yeah, well, I like hip hop, I like Snoop Dogg, but music don't mean anything. You know what I'm saying? There's some people will use their prejudice in it for their own insecure manner and think that, well, I'm not prejudiced. It's like I was looking with the situation, well, Johnny's friend is black or whatever, and yeah, but when y'all away, you might get one of the people that they be saying some things, they be cracking some jokes about fried chicken. They might say some stuff like, oh, anything that they think is black culture, and so they try to. You'll see something like that come out of you. They come sarcastically with it too, and and your biracial child may not understand it. And I'm just telling you what is on the other side of that. But if you get with a white family that's cool, that don't talk like that, that respect, that see you as a human being, that's a blessing. But you got to be careful. And black men, stop thinking that every white woman wants to be with the black man. That's the further from the truth. At the end of the day, it might seem like it's a sexual thing. This is why I disagree with them. But overall, when it comes to a future, when they get their head right together, some of them go back to the white male, because a white male is a symbolically like their brother or their father. You want to get someone that look like you, that look like your whole family. And so that's how. And I used to hear that when I was, oh man, all white. No, 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 because the reason why I said that is not that there's some of that like some black women are attracted to other races of men. White women are the same way. And I know that there's some black men don't seem to understand this, because you got this in your head because we've been programmed TV. Not all white women wants a black man. Like any other, and I don't care if they're Hispanic or whatever. Not all Hispanic women, not all Asian, whatever, so on. You just found you a good particular woman that see you for what you are, your personality. Yeah, you got the swag and everything, but when it comes to having a future with this person, are they just there for the sex, or are they there to build up a relationship? And are you gonna put in the time and effort like you would do with this black woman? I'm just keeping it real, keeping the buck, you know. But there's a two. This is what I've learned. And black men, do you want somebody just for your sex? What is your sex drive? What about your personality? What about other things? Or you want to just have a woman based on that, or do you want a person that will love you as a whole? That's part of you, not just the one part of you, but the whole part of you as a girl, as a being, and as a man. This is what I had. I sat down and think. So and this is for any black man that date outside their race, like any other man date outside their race. Make sure you pick somebody that love you for you. But when it comes to us, and sometimes, we stereotype each other too, that thinking, because she do certain things, and whatever happens in the bedroom, whatever you do sexually, that's your business. But you can't build a relationship on that with this white female. You know what I'm saying? Because there got to be more to that. As more to it is a relationship, longevity term. Is she with you for you? And there are some interracial couples that are together for long term. But let's just be realistic, like you would do your own black woman. You got look at it the same way. And this is that's why I'm kind of making my point, because I've dated some white females, and I just meet too. And I can tell you one time, when I was living in Cincinnati, and I met a white female who had a biracial child, and she lived a couple hours from where I'm at in Columbus, but this is back about 15 years ago. And she already had, now check this out, she had a biracial child, so you think it's okay, but she could be living with somebody who's, but kind of find out her brother-in-law was racist, and some of the people were racist, and they didn't even want to make no eye contact with me, because you don't know what they sit around them. See, when we not around them, they say they just let go. They just inward, blah 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 blah. It's like something like a screw tap, and they let you know. And if your biracial child is in it, they pick that's going to do something to them in that kind of way. Especially if they got one of their family members that they just have to be around, that come around every once in a while, and they just can't stand it. And some people are in the closet with it. Some people, some white people, some are in the closet with it. They're not going to be direct to you with it, and they'll hit around, and they're like, they'll put on the face and everything. I'm trying to tell you, black men, hear what I'm saying. Just be careful. But like I said, it's not all white people. Like it's not like the other people. It's not other people too. Because I can say it's about certain Latino groups too. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I mean, Puerto Ricans or whatever. That they're similar to us, but they're proud to be Puerto Rican. Yeah, they might rock with you for a minute, but they're going right back to their Puerto Rican man. And it's the same way with these other persons. So when you pick someone, and we got it as men or from all walks of life, we got to stop hitting it and sometimes you get to the point hitting and dicking. Hitting. Use that terminology. Don't base your relationship between the two on your legs. That's just a temporary pleasure. It's what you want. The goal is to have someone study for you, because brother, you might meet the one white woman, but you got another white woman and you don't know her personality. It was just recently this Nigerian brother that got he had a white female. He put down black women, but yet saying that they ratchet and crazy. But he met a white female that was ratchet and crazy. But he was just so in love with her body and everything, and he didn't check her character. Always check. I said, just like any woman, check her character. Stop assuming that just because of that. And they said that. I used to think the same thing until when I start going around, I start seeing it. There's the elements. And sometimes it's in your face and you don't even know it. Sometimes people can be racist, indirect racist in your, and you not even know it. And as a black man listen to this, please listen what I'm telling you. Like I said, if their family ain't like that, that's cool. If they see you as a human being, that's cool. If they don't say any racial jokes and some innuendos and you have children together, hopefully they love them. Like some of our black people do. We don't care. You bring the white girl, we gonna love that child, whatever. I hope that they're the same way. But hopefully, when you have a biracial, you give them that balance. Don't be out there in the predominantly white area, because they're gonna put she gonna see life just on her white side and don't get to know her black side, and they're gonna think, oh, black people are ratchet together. So that's making some kind of insecurity a part about themselves, and she's self-hating a part of herself because what is projected on TV, or himself, because what he see this